in a 6-inch siphon before the hurricane. It's Thursday morning. Rain's supposed to be here by lunchtime. The homeowners association wants us, every time we get a hurricane, to come put a siphon in this pond because they're afraid the spillway is going to bust. This is actually technically a high hazard dam because it backs up a lot of water, and there's houses that are well below the water level, so if it busts, it could kind of be a good sized problem. Here's the spillway, what's left of it. All the rock is washed out and has tumbled all the way down the hill, and it's just in a giant pile down at the hill, bottom of the hill. So this is pretty much all that's holding this from washing out and busting. And we fixed this a couple of times, but it just wasn't never what needed to be done. It was kind of patching it, and instead of, you know, bringing in a bunch of rock like that and fixing it right, we just kind of let it do what it's gonna do. But I think the city's got involved in it, and all the estimates have been like over $1 million on fixing this, which is outrageous because you could fix it with about $50,000 worth of rock and some fabric. But let the powers that be in charge of that. So we're putting in a 6-inch siphon to kind of pull the water down some and help with it if we do get a lot of rain, which once we start getting that much rain, it's really not gonna make a whole hill of beans because the 6-inch pipe is not going to keep up with that much water flowing through here. So it is what it is. They want us to put that in, so we're putting it in. And when we leave here, we're right down the street from the big dredge job. We'll swing by there and do a little update on it. All right, pull the plug. Might want to move your foot though. Let there be water. Oh, we got mud. It's gonna work. That'll work. Oh, got a good smell of nasty pond water. Alrighty. All we can do. So here's the access path for the lake where we did all the dredging at. Looks like it's held up well. They wanted to leave all the rock in for access path, which makes sense. Walk down here and see how everything's doing. I haven't been back since we did all the seeding and the strawing. It was full, I think, when I left. I can't remember. I don't remember at all. But it looks like the grass has come back in good. We ended the path about right here. And then seeded all that. There's a few bare spots down there, but like I say, as much as it's going to have to be maintained, a little bit of rock's not going to hurt anything. Oh yeah, still looking pretty good. Yeah, you can see the grass will kind of eventually grow over this, but it'll kind of leave a good base for access in here. Hard to believe so much mud come out of there. A lot of sediment come out of there. I don't really see where any's washed back in here yet. We'll see after the hurricane how much. I don't think we're going to get a whole lot of rain, so we should be good. It's those 8 or 10 inch rains we get that really puts the silt in here, but so far it looks good. I believe that was completely silted in just about all the way to the end. So we discovered a few little problems yesterday. One is that white flag is the outer clearing limits. 2, the septic line for that house is run over here on this property. and is squirting up out of the ground now, so that's got to be relocated. And I don't know, second, third, they didn't log enough. There's a little confusion with the stake that was down here. That we're looking at the wrong corner, and not enough trees were taken down. So I've already cleared some because we wanted a little bit more buffer, but now we actually pulled some tape measures on these stakes right here. That's actually where we got to clear to, and then got to clear to there, but also this gets tapered down some, so I got to clear back a little bit farther to make up for that slope. So pretty much what I've got to do is come in here, cut this, clear this out. I flagged it with my pink tape, clear that corner out, and then back around. It's probably 30 or 40 trees, probably 20 big trees, the rest of it small, so won't be bad. I'll get her knocked down and clear it out, see what I can do before the hurricane gets here. It's coming. It's getting dark actually, so if I can get a few of them down, I'll get a few of them down. Well, the first band of rain's getting here from the hurricane. So yesterday we drove the haul truck here to my house, since it's right down the road, put it under the shelter. We're going to change some fuel filters on it and see if that helps the spitting and sputtering problem we got. And got a new air filter for it now that we don't have to haul any more ashes, but it did fit in here. There's not a whole lot of room clearing the post, fitting in here. You can see how big it is compared to their skid steer. Good size truck. Makes me look like I need a bigger tractor. So we're going to take these filters off and see what they look like. Put some new ones in there. I got some new ones right here. And we'll fire her up and see if it runs any better. Alright, let's see how nasty the air filter is. We bought a new one, so we'll just go ahead and not too bad. We'll go ahead and put the new one in there though. We bought one, we'll just sit it over there to the side. Hopefully this is the right one. Looks like it. Yeah, hey, it fit up in there perfect. I know, let's make sure the cover fits on there. Everything's clean. That goes on the inside. Like so. Once I get it, kind of hard to do this one-handed. I'll put the camera down and get this lined up here real quick. Alright, I'm gonna prime it up. I'd already filled these filters up, so they should Alright, got some fuel running out. Tighten that up real quick with the old filter wrench. Y'all just gonna have to hang right there for a second until I can get the filter wrench on here. Alright, that's good enough. It'll start without that wire. Alright, go ahead and give it a try. I'm going to dump the rest of this bottle in the tank. up and see what it does. Well, it never fails that the hurricanes come at night, so you can't really see a whole lot. And you can't even see the trees swaying. It's really not that windy right now. You can kind of see where we're at, a little blue dot, just getting the outer bands right now, so it's supposed to come right up the coast, right up there, and hit the outer bank. So we'll see. He'll probably get pretty rough around midnight. It's 8 o'clock now, so probably another 5-6 hours. It's only probably about a 10 or 15 mile an hour wind, maybe a 20 mile an hour gust, but not too bad, not too bad. I come back out here, well, it's starting to blow pretty good now. I'll come back out here before I go to bed. I'll probably stay up about midnight and see what it looks like. Flag's barely even blowing. Not too bad. Come out here in about 4 hours and see what it looks like. So here we are, 7 a.m. Friday morning. Actually, the storm is like 120 miles away, the center of it. So all the rain's just about moved out. The wind's picked up pretty good. It was blowing pretty good last night, but I don't even see the first branch broke off any tree, so not too bad at all. Job site, see how bad it looks. Go from there. Probably a 20 mile an hour wind this morning. I'd say we probably got every bit of 3 or 4 inches of rain last night, 2 to 3 at the minimum. But I have to go check a bucket or something, see how much rainwater's in it. But let's go see the job site, see what it looks like. Everything looks like it fared pretty well here. Well, we're going to try to knock some trees down today. It rained over here pretty good, but luckily we stripped it down to solid ground so you can't even hardly leave a footprint. I got to take there's a little screw up on the surveying over there, so we got to take down some more trees. And I'm going to go ahead and get over there and get started. Hopefully it'll kind of, the dirt was dry before, so kind of mixing it all together, it should be all right. We'll find out here shortly though. So the cows did good during the hurricane. Little baby girl doing good. She's nursing good. Mama's doing good. Keep in mind, Mama's like 13 years old and has probably had 12 or 14 calves. That's why she's so, her udders are so big. But she's doing real well, and she does not have mastitis. The calf is nursing good. And yeah. Let's see if she'll come up. No, she's don't want nothing to do with me today. But Mama was huge before she was pregnant, and obviously she's bigger now, but she's doing healthy. Everything checked out good. Baby calf's doing good, other than she looks miserable, but she acts fine and dandy. It doesn't bother her. Ain't that right, Mama? All right, that's my afternoon check on the little baby.